Well, that's hot. All right. Whoops. Dancor. All right. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. So this is like the start of the daytime vlogs now. Or I could do them like super way. I mean, it really doesn't matter when I do these, as long as I try to keep them consistently, not too much after whatever I'm reviewing airs, you know, within the week itself. So it is what it is, you know. It's not that big a deal. Just getting used to the new job and everything. Night one went well. Didn't blow up the bill. Like my coworker said, no, that's for night two. It's like, oh, okay. So we are reviewing. What are we reviewing? Ring Warriors, episode number 9 last weekend. We've got Blake Chadwick and Glenn Gilberti, a.k.a. Disco Inferno, formerly known as Disco Inferno. He's on this show, he's a manager of the Slambinos. Now, the Slambinos were not on this show. I love it when the Slambinos are on because they're hilarious. They do these goofy little skits on their own Facebook page. So if you're not following the product, I recommend, because I think the first several, and I've said this before, and I'll reiterate it. The first few shows didn't feel like it was really flowing. You know, it just felt kind of was like some of the matches were really good, and then they had some that were like, what the heck just happened? But it seems like shows starting to pick up the pace a little bit. It's starting to flow a little. We're starting to get some major rivalry, understand Austin Aries' place in all this, and things are really starting to happen. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. I think the division still needs, I mean, they've got some decent tag teams, but we'll talk about that a little later as we get into that. And it's like I said, it's all constructive criticism. It's just it's, you know, it's just what I would like to see on the show. You know, you can't please everyone. Absolutely, because there's some significant stars on this show. There really are. And that certainly helps the show to have this amount of talent on a brand new show like this. So, but let's get into this. This is Ring Warriors number 9 from this past weekend, like I said. Starts out with a debut of, at least I think it's a debut, of Owen Travers coming out to the ring. Maybe they said return. I'm not sure. But then Austin Aries comes out quickly with the mic. He gets in a ring and talks about how he's been waiting for this, you know, some guy to show up. He's prize for Ring Warriors. Andre's in the chat. What is up, Andre? Still haven't been able to find WGN and watching the Bobby Lashley versus. It's like I need to. Oh yeah, it's yes, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I watched your video, Andre. I fully agree with you and else that's talking about Lashley as far as what they're doing with him. It's sad. I mean, he should be a dominant force in there like Brock Lesnar, just destroying everyone It's not rocket science. They've got him bending over in front of the crowd saying, I don't know what the hell he's saying. Leo Rush is doing all his talking. And I don't mind. He's a fun guy to watch, but yeah, after a while on the mic, he's he's going to get some boos. Which is the point to it, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, I've heard that Ring Warriors is going to try to get their different formats because they understand that not everybody out there has WGN. So they are looking to, possibly put this on YouTube like MLW does. That would be great. I think that'd be great. Or maybe or whatever, because a lot of those are free on there, stuff like that. You like the Ring of Honor, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Those are free. So. Excuse me. So, all right, back to the show here. Austin Aries comes out and hinting at this surprise that he's bringing to Ring Warriors that is basically going to flip the company on its head. And sure enough, we get a killer debut. And damn. View of Killer Cross in Ring Warriors. And he just annihilates Travers. And what's very interesting, now you got to remember where this is being filmed. This is being filmed in Vegas. Cross is from Vegas. You should never assume anything in the world of professional wrestling, like I've said 1,000 times. But you would assume Aries being a hype GM / minority owner, whatever, that whoever he brings in would get booed. Not the case. Not the case at all. Killer Cross comes in. He annihilates this guy, and he gets stirred. He gets a pop through the roof. Andre in the chat says, Killer Cross is my girlfriend's favorite wrestler. Oh, yeah. Watch out. Cross will steal all your girlfriends. He's there's something, and I've said this so many times, that there's something special about Cross. There really is, because he's very, very unique. There are not a lot of guys out there like him that have his. It's really a package of sorts. Not to use the Lex Luger pun, but it's true. You've got the physique, ring skills, the mic skills. Geez Louise. All he's got to do is look in the camera, give you a look, and you're already pissing down your. He's absolutely terrifying. So yeah, I mean, him being part of Ring Warriors. Excuse me, damn. Area is, it's gonna really shake this company up, and it's exactly what it needs. I mean, they've got some great faces and some great talent, but if you want people to notice and get people talking, and I love it when companies do stuff like this. It's like, oh my God, did you see, it's like I said, it's like water cooler talk. Did you see what happened on this show? That's so, and this is funny. So then Austin Aries keeps the ref, who is, where is it on here? Oh, Cross also announces that he's coming for Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb, Warriors champ. He won the tournament, if you're not caught up to this. So yeah, Cobb's got a target on his back, a big target. Austin Aries then keeps ref Fred Richards in the ring. And maybe this was the plan from the start, but shows some footage of Fred Richards in the ring being a ref, and he's, just not being a good ref. He's out of position. He's doing stuff in the ring that's just causing big scratch your head moments, like during that women's match where he came down for 1, 2, and then 3, he like rolled and fell into the girls and then laid there looking up like, hi. It was like, what the hell is going? Is this his shtick? I mean, this is a lot of this, a lot of the faces on here are new to me. So if they've got a regular shtick that I don't know about, I'm trying to learn as we are. But so Austin Aries shows all this footage. He's got it on Fred. He's like, what the hell are you doing? What? You've been a ref for how many years? What are you doing? So basically, he fires him, and Austin like puts that cross. I forget what they call it. His special submission move. It's like a rear naked choke in a sense. Chokes out the ref. He checked. He's done. He's gone. He's fired. So what'll be interesting going forward is to see if Aries brings in like a crooked ref or something to like him and Cross to get things done their way. Who knows? We'll see. It reminds me of like who is that back in the day in the 80s? Oh, Danny Davis. Remember he healed Danny? That was great. Good stuff. It's classic. All right, then we get we get the women's tag match. We got Danger Incorporated with Nicole Savoy and Desi Dorada, Allison Danger at ringside. Ronnie's in the chat. What's up? Good day to you, sir. And they're going up against the team of Melissa Anderson and Santana Garrett. Now, the baby girls have had a rough start on this show. Danger Inc., these girls have, 3 or 4 wins under their belt from the inception of this show. And some or most are by, nefarious ways. And horrible reffing on top of it. I'll see you, Fred. But but good match with the girls. And Melissa Anderson and Santana Garrett finally get a win. Ronnie in the chat says, I really like this show. Been trying to catch it every Saturday. Yeah, it's different. It really does have an old school feel. It really does, especially how they do the production, how they present it, the backstage interviews. It really does have that same feel like when I was young and watching classic, say, World Championship Wrestling. It's got that classic kind of feel to it. So, Melissa Anderson and Santana get a win over Danger Inc. And in the process of this, Allison Danger gets ripped off her head with the crowd chanting, "It's a wig, it's a wig, it's a wig." Oh my god, so funny. So because she's got like this, just really short hair underneath, and not a buzz cut, but just shorter hair. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know a lot about Allison. When they did that to her, and they like just ripped the blonde locks off her head. I mean, she's got hair like down to here, baseball cap over it. So when they ripped the hair off her head, and she went running away, oh my God, what a rant. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, now I get the whole wig thing, because I think they were chanting it right before they ripped it off. And I'm like, what's going on? Am I missing something? Ronnie starting a Lashley chant. Cute. So yeah, got one for the good guys finally with winning. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this goes with Danger Inc. See more girls on here. As the show grows, I'm sure they're going to get more faces on here. It'll be interesting to see who they get. But a nice little bunch of women on the show. So compliments to them on that. Just how successful Danger Inc. has been, and now they're finally foiled. So we'll see. We get the return Hammerstone against Cassidy Riley. Decent little match there. Hammerstone getting the win. I saw someone online compare Hammerstone to kind of a classic Triple H. And I see it, but I honestly feel like he not necessarily looks, well, maybe in the looks department a little bit, physique wise. I think maybe more in how he wrestles, it's more of a power move set. Kind of reminds me of Luger. And I mean that I'm a huge fan of Luger back in the day. Loved Luger. The Lex Plex. That goes way back. At least I think that's what they called it. I don't know. More Luger, but I see it. I like Hammerstone. And I've been trying to stay away from the Impact spoilers as far as who's showing up for the set of tapings that's getting taped between the last. I think today is the last day. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. I think it was like 3 days in a row. Plus, somewhere in there, they were doing a one night only or a Twitch show or both. I'm not sure. Was that the California shows coming up? I forget. But anyways, some of these guys, On-Ring Warriors, are appearing on Impact Wrestling in the next few weeks. Very excited for that. Not going to give me. I don't want to spoil it, but I've seen a few faces as in, hey, someone showed up, So it's going to be cool to see. Then get an in-progress look at. Now, I saw this match already during the live, pay-per-view or what. But this was it was a great match, so I didn't mind seeing this. It was, they showed a portion, or I should say last like half or 3/4 of the match, about 10 minutes worth. WA 70 National Championship Finals between Sam Shaw and Willie Mack. Great match. I think because Willie Mack is a big part of the West Coast wrestling scene. So my guess, maybe just maybe, the NWA will be working with Ring Warriors and possibly get some national championship wrestling matches from Willie Mack or whoever the champ is on their show during their tapings in Vegas. I would love to see that. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, because actually they're working with Impact Wrestling, which is very interesting because the whole Aries tie in, and well, he's not champ now, obviously, but Ring Warriors started, he was champ. No spoilers. No, not giving it any spoilers. Styles is in the chat. What is up? What's up, y'all? If we get NWA national champ or world champ for that matter, I don't care who it is from, whoever represents NWA. Women's champ, Jazz, oh man, that would be tremendous to get her on this show. Willie Mack national champ or world champ, holding the gold, Nick Aldis. I'd love to see it. So we'll see. Next, we get a tag team match from Tito Escondido and Che Cabrera winning over Nelson's Prophecy. You got the Dark Child and the Demigod of Death, or AKA Funny Bone. And I'm trying to remember who's who, because when they're in the ring and these matches that have the Prophecy in them, and so this one went a little longer, but this one ends in DQ once again. The only thing that I was talking about earlier with like constructive criticism, I really want to see no DQ. I mean, they're going to end up having to have like no DQ matches with the Prophecy. That, or do with the Reverend shows up and tries to control them a little bit. There's no control over these guys. This is probably the league match they've had. Some never even started. And I like these guys as a tag team. Like I said, this actually had a decent start, but ended in DQ. I don't want to see all these end in DQ, So, and not all on this show end in DQ. It's not like that. But it's just one of the little things, kind of like, I don't know. I'm not digging it. But I like the tag teams on the show, and I certainly want to see what Reverend Nelson's Prophecy can do. I mean, obviously, somewhere down the road, they're going to be incorporating tag team championships. The last inception of this company, I don't remember who was the tag team champ. Looked it up somewhere. I forgot who it was. They had a women's champ too. So eventually we're going to see all this happen. But man, they got to get control over the Prophecy guys. I dig them though. They're very unique. There's no other team out there like them right now. It's like a classic, makeup having evil tag team gimmick. Like oh hell, Demolition. Same, only different. So crazy. We'll see what's up with these guys down the road. Then we get a Warriors Grand Championship match, which unfortunately never gets off the ground. It's supposed to be versus Luke Hawx, who beat Eli Drake last week. Luke Hawx music hits. He doesn't come out. Then someone from the backstage area comes up on the ramp. He's like, I need help. I need help. Oh, no. What's going on back? Where's Luke? There he is on the floor, collapsed chair wrapped around his head with draped over his head. Oh, where have we seen this before? A la Impact. Oh no, we know what that symbol means. He's been crossed out. So, yeah, sure enough, Luke Hawx is out of commission with the X over him. Out immediately with Killer Cross. And they attack Cobb. So there's no match, but they attack Cobb. And of all people to come out and save the day, this was very interesting. Eli Drake comes out. Shocking. I thought it was going to be one of those things where the show goes off the air and they just leave Cobb laying in the ring, Cross and Aries standing over them, holding the show like, you're next, you know. No, Drake comes out swinging, chases him off. Very interesting. Excuse me. So that's it for this one. Good episode. My favorite guys, Killer Cross. So that was tremendous. And like I said, it feels like the show was really slow now. And yeah, episode 10 should be interesting. Seeing the pictures on social media, you know what's coming. I'm not going to say. I'm excited for it. But yeah, things are going to happen. So that's going to do it for this one. Coming up next, we'll have the MLW review. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Probably going to do it either much later tonight after work, possibly. No, we'll see how I'm feeling. Or we'll just do it tomorrow morning. So, and then, you know, no Lucha Underground. So we'll just be waiting for Impact. See you, Andre. Thanks for checking in. Good to have you on here. For stopping by. Cheers. We'll see all of the rest of you down the road real soon. Have a good one, guys.